I am ready for electrical power-up procedure.
Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, gents. Hello, Piotr. Hello, Geert. I just had an explain crash. Just as I was about to go live, it just went like you see now, black, dark. This is so crazy. There it's back. Ay, ay, ay. What a way to start the stream. I never expected this thing to bomb out. We're just trying again. I was telling Thunder, he's here with me in Discord. I was telling him that this flight is based upon a query on the forum. So I said, I'm going to go try it, see if I get the same error or if I do something different. So anyway, this is just for fun. So you guys are welcome to stick around and grab your coffee or your drink of whatever choice you have.
When you get a chance, share your screen, please.
Yeah, I'll do it at the moment. It's steady because right now you're just going to get the two flashing squares.
Yeah, no trouble.
Oh, Piotr, it's as close to perfect as can be, man. Zibo will fix some more stuff and so on. But if you look at the track record of full versions, this is probably the first one in 7 years that a full version didn't get a patch, a fix within 30 minutes of release. So it's good. It's really good. And now Thunder just told me, because I didn't know, X-Plane also updated to version 12.1.4. I don't get a notification, as you can see. So apparently it's got quite a big piece of airport update. So I'm not going to do it now. We're going to do this flight. It's long enough, then we'll worry about it later. Yes. If it's down again, we will up it again. There we go. How's that? That should be much better. Piotr, yeah, the website is down. The Skymatix VA website is down. I logged a ticket with a supplier, with a host. They must see what else wrong with it. I told him to go reboot it or clear the cache or do something with it, you know, because it's ridiculous. So I used SimBrief directly to do this dispatching for this flight. I just hope this thing lasts
Hello,
now.
Cat.
We'll give
Nice
it a minute.
to see you again. Please remember to start your ACARS. I am ready for electrical power-up procedure.
Well, you just hold your horses.
I will only announce the SOP actions. I will only perform pilot monitoring actions.
Yes, please. Okay, I'm just going to let it settle before we go through all the pain of setting up and then it crashes again. It's like rain over there, eh? Interesting. All right, let's look at some basic information quickly. Let that side. Right, so we've got flight level 370. Block fuel 6717 and 1775. That will be the pin reason alternate. There's our flight plan, and we'll be carrying 120 packs. Okay. Cargo, not much. Payload, it's not much. Takes care of the briefing there. Let's look at Navigraph. There we go. I'm also going to move this across. Right. So, Grand Rapids to Boston. One thing I noticed immediately is that we do not have any standard instrument departures. So it will be heading select takeoff from runway 26 left. We'll do a left turn out and join up at Victor India Oscar over there. This route comes directly from Real World, from FlightAware. So it is 100% true and accurate. Nothing was on jet up and sucked out of my thumbs. All right, then what I did notice, very importantly, all the way down we've got restrictions for altitude as well as for, well, that's a flight level, let me rephrase that, flight level restrictions and speed restrictions. So what we're going to do is we're going to step through the legs page and just see that we've got, you know, something similar. Right, so as you can see, all the way down, even to the very last waypoint there, we've got, this is altitude restrictions over here, these ones. Yeah. So there we've still got flight level, and there it changes to altitudes. You know, so we'll have a look at those restrictions, and then obviously a speed restriction. Vectors turning onto finals and landing. Easy as. Right, so something to check out. All right, Thunder, I'm going to try and share my screen for you now. Okay, you should see it now. It looks like we're stable, yeah. Piotr, we're waiting for Eugenie to release that version. We're also waiting for them to update the version for the Zibomod. All right, so let me quickly just go into Skype and see if he did contact me back. Let's see. Trying to have a problem with this. Okay, he says that he thinks I need to speak to Zibo about this. So we'll ask Zibo for his input on that one. Explain beta, no, I didn't update my explain. This is still the original explain. The only thing that's updated is just my Zibomod. So, right, we're going to use airside services. Let's get into it. Let's start loading up and get going.
Flight attendant prepare for takeoff, please.
Oh, switches are in the wrong position. Now they're right. That one.
Ground to flight deck first disconnected and starting refueling.
Sean, I can't remember if I said hello, but hello. Landing altitude is 17. Yellow is fine.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
No, Sid, that's fine. This one is 27, iOS 27. This one is just on finals. This one will be... Oh, sorry, looking at the wrong side. That's the one. Right. I'm just going to link them up. I don't mind. But we'll do any select takeoff and vector ourselves. Yeah, we get all those restrictions. Let's just zoom in a little bit here. Maybe graph, have a look. Where am I at now? There's J Fund. Put them. I'm just cross-referencing just briefly, quickly. Yeah, so far so good. Exactly as we see them on the charts. Okay, and HOCKE 6000, perfect. This is part 6000. Okay, loaner, yeah, that's our entry there. 3000 or above. Okay, cool. That looks fine. Actually going to close that. We're not flying online. We're not going to get vectors, so we can just as well close that. And there we have the go around. Jeff, no. I didn't even know there was an update to explain. Thunder came into Discord and asked me if I saw that, and I mistook what he said for Zibomod, you know. Then I figured out what he actually said, and no, there's not enough time to update that now. Request. It's cold, hey. It's cold. -9. Let me get my interrupts checklist on the screen as well. Interrupts checklist. Right, let's look at this airport. Does it actually have a bay? Go spray and see. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Oh, we'll just spray it here where we stand. Hello, Andy. Yeah, 3.7 KQ. Nice. Let's see, where is my 1.8 for the reserves? 1.8. At 370.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
Ah. And this kit, let's make sure we get that right. And for the heck of it, let's do a cutback as well. Don't make too much noise. Hallo Hendrik. Easy right. Easy right to work.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
Quick. That's quick. $67. Come on. Six. 46. Then select takeoff and 166 V2 plus 20. Okay. Let's see. Where are we with this baby? It's all done.
Ground to cockpit, show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit, toes driving up.
Thank you so much. Oh, good enough. Right. Before start procedure. Come on, Linda. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected. I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Before start procedure complete.
Thank you, Linda.
Ready for before start checklist.
Alright, that should do it.
Okay. All doors, hatches are closed. Ready to connect. So connected, bypass pin inserted. Release the parking brake. Starting pushback, go ahead, start the engines.
Start number 2. Yeah. Oi. Start number 2 engine. There we go.
Starting number 2 engine. (25N2).
Start number 1
Starter
engine.
cutout.
Start number 1 engine. Good night, she is testing me. I don't know if there was a Windows update or something that messed it up, but let's try again. Start number 1 engine. I know my voice sounds a little bit different, but I mean, it shouldn't be that bad.
The voice sounds good on here, Nico.
Thank you.
25N2.
Operation complete, set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow, stand by.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
I'm going to help her a little bit. Let's get some air into the cabin. We'll just let it fill up for a minute and then we're going to do the anti-ice procedure. De-icing.
Tow is disconnected. Bypass pin's been removed. Hand signal on the right. She's all yours, Captain.
Right, and I just realized we need to be at 5 to do this. Right. Okay, so APU must be off. Flaps is up. We do not have any flaps. Thrust levers idle. Is open. Stabilizer trim 5 units. Engine bleed switches. They go off so we don't fumigate the poor passengers. Right. Bleed switches off. APU bleed air switch off. Right. On the tab, start the de-icing.
We have started the de-icing procedure.
Nico, quite a few changes in weather as well.
Okay.
Yeah, the release notes are in Discord up there. Explain 12 release notes. Everything's there.
I'm wondering what this physics-based camera is going to do with X camera now, or vice versa, you know?
Thinking the same thing. Guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. Because I would hate to give up my X camera unless this is really brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Guess I'll find out after we finish this. I'm going to fire it up and see.
New library objects, snow and de-icing equipment. Whoop whoop.
Yep.
1,481 updated airports from the gateway. That's nice. Yeah, there's a new camera, Indrek, physics-based camera. I heard about it a month or 2, 3 ago. Can't remember. We'll have to see. Ah, we're done.
De-icing procedure complete.
Right, so we need to wait a minute before we switch on our air bleeds again, engine bleeds. Hendrik, it's part of Explain. It comes with laminars Explain. Now, if they give it as a plug-in, you know, then obviously I don't know about it, but it is what they give us. So it would be a plug-in now that I think about it, but it comes with X-Blade. It's a laminar thing. Right, so there's the bleeds back on. Stabilizer trim for takeoff. Something like that. Engine anti-ice on. Wing anti-ice stays off because of the fluids. And taxi with flaps up until we get to that runway. Now I need my charts again. Okay. We're not that far, fortunately.
Yeah, they're saying the physics-based camera, they're optional, both selections.
Okay.
Taxi lights on.
This icing we really don't. Ooh, look at that. Look at I'm already slipping. We don't want to slip and then it goes. Oops.
Yeah, I thought it looked like a skating rink there.
Oh, it does. Okay, this is heavy. This is a big story. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Ready for before taxi procedure.
No.
Before takeoff procedure complete.
Thank you, Linda.
Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Flaps is 5 and we've got a green light and transponder is on, weather radar is on, everything is fine, don't you worry.
Approaching 26 left. On runway 26 left.
Stabilized. Horizontal stabilizer trimmer not set for takeoff.
Don't worry, Linda, it is. I promise you it is.
Takeoff thrust set. 80 knots. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. positive rate.
There's 166
Acceleration altitude.
immediately. But it's gonna do the cutback, remember, so we're gonna just take it slow till we get to 3000 foot AGL, and then it'll get back to normal. Engine anti-ice is still on. We're increasing our speed. Not much is going to happen. If we are not going to accelerate, then we need to wait for the cutback to finish then.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps up and set.
There's the speed up. Okay, let's go. There we go. That's a nice bug up and everything.
Very nice takeoff.
Sure, no, not really that far. Thank you, Thunder, appreciate it. Yeah, it was nice and steady and easy. Nothing too rushed, everything just worked nice.
Nice job on the winter ops as well.
Yeah, it went nice today. See, I'm totally relaxed. I wasn't pressurized, anything. I could just do it slow and steady and perfect.
Yeah, great video for folks who are doing winter ops and want to review. That was very well.
Nice.
Well done.
Thank you.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
Hello, Bleacher Pilot. I'm literally just following the checklist instead of just winging it tonight. That's the big difference. We've all got our secrets. Right, well, that's it for now. Now we're just going to have to sit here and relax and wait for something to happen, and hopefully nothing drastic, and then we get to Boston. What's the time? What's the ETA? 8:35. Okay, so it's about an hour and a half from now. So guys, I'm going to kick back. I'm going to enjoy my dinner while I'm sitting here and listening to you guys. I'm just going to mute the mic so you don't listen to me chewing, but I am here. I was at Breacher Pilot. So yeah, let's see what happens on the other side. Remember, the test basically is for the descent. You see how the Ziba handles all the speed and altitude restrictions, and if we get to an appropriate altitude at the end. So that's going to be the next thing. But for now, yeah, it's dinner time. Let's see. So I'm here. If you need me, shout or type or whatever. You know what I mean.
I'm going to mute myself as well and go make a coffee.
Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
If you're sharing a hotel room with friends,
New Muller Light, now with vitamins, and it's thicker.
oh, check you out, babe.
New Muller Light, now with vitamins, and it's thicker.
Check you out, babe.
New Muller Light, now with vitamins.
Sorry, Robson, I'm still busy eating here in the background. Yeah, this new Zibomod is really nice, and I'm flying with X-Envara, so it's got its own weather radar that Andres busy fine-tuning for us. And Jeff, I hope you enjoy your flight. I also still have to update my Explain. I honestly didn't know there was a new Explain version, and then I already started the stream basically. Anyway, I am here, guys. I'm just muting my mic so you don't hear me in the background, okay? There will be a new Linda coming shortly. Eugenie sent me a message. He says that they are having problems with the way Zibo does the trim. So I need to speak to Zibo and then sort it out between the two of them. And then once they update Linda, they'll obviously release an update. Or just ignore it. You have to do it manually for now.
$1,000 to level off.
Yeah, that's fine, Sean. In terms of the Skymatix VA, I did log a ticket with the supplier, and his servers and stuff obviously need some attention. So I haven't heard back from him. can just hope he fixes it soon. Justin, no, it's not. No, this is still the old explain. I didn't know there was a new explain before I started the stream, huh? I won't know about the radar. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, Jeff. Speak later. Sean, I couldn't even get into the website. For me to log the ticket took about 10-15 minutes just to get into the supplier website. So there seems to be a major problem on his servers. I hope he's got a backup. Evening, Neil. Not yet. Not yet. Justin, this flight comes from a query on the forum, and I just want to fly it and see what happens when I fly it.
Hello, Sasso.
Hello.
Hello, Sasso.
Good evening. Let's see how long my connection is going to get.
100%. Piotr, no, not at all. We have a situation where we have a lot of flight level, altitude, and speed restrictions. We have a user that gives some information, but not all information. There seems to be a problem according to him. So how else are we going to figure out what happens unless I go fly the route myself? You know, and this is basically where we are at right now. We want to try it ourselves. See if it's user or Zibo code. That's a lot of gigs. A lot of gigs, that. I'm a bit worried because I only get 32 FPS. I'm used to high 40s, 50s. Interesting. Professor somebody, I doubt it. Maybe in the future, if Zibo includes it in that one final update, maybe. I don't know. He hasn't said, but I doubt it. I think at most, Ziba's just going to fix the engines and just the FMC. He might surprise us, but I haven't heard anything from him in that regard in terms of airside services. Hello, Jerry. Welcome. I'm obviously scanning through everything, and I just see here we've got 63 knot tailwind, which is not bad. Nice one. Yes, Sean, and this is why I'm doing this flight, because I cannot understand why other users cannot get it right. So we'll see what happens now. This is an excellent route to test all the speed and flight level and altitude restrictions with, so we'll see. But I can tell you one thing, during the testing phase, we had a ball. This thing was just amazing. These clouds are much better than some of the others we've seen, eh?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Now, there was an issue with one of the previous streams. Remember, I took some screenshots where it had weird interaction between certain sections. So this one apparently redraws the clouds every time you get to a new section, a new tile, whatever you want to call it. Now I can see, look, there's some squares there.
I see it changing there, yes.
Yes. So it's not perfect yet, but it's much better.
Oh yeah, much better than the last time with the big blocks.
Yeah. I see we're passing Buffalo now, so upstate New York. I think, I'm not sure what this place is, but it's Buffalo. It's there, almost in Canada.
You are?
Yeah. Hey, Buffalo, Niagara. Hello, Vaughan. So far, so good, eh? I really like this one.
Yes, doing very well. I wonder if your frame rate might be due to some of the X-plane airport scenery below you.
It must be. There must be something below me, something that's affecting it. It has to be.
Because it comes up, and then when you get close to some of the airports, it drops. And there were some problems before with that, and that's what Krister was working on, I believe.
Yes.
Fixing up some of those.
Yeah. Anyway, I keep on saving my flight. Beg your pardon. If it bombs, we'll just restart and continue.
Over halfway now, so cross your fingers. Oh, gee, that's going down.
Are we there yet?
We are comfortably seated and enjoying the flight.
Yeah, I must be honest. My tummy is full and I'm sitting here quite relaxed, just waiting for the descent. Bit of a long flight, but that was the test flight, so we'll see.
I see Sasso dropped out. He might have had some issues. Let's speak of the devil.
He's back. All right, for the gentlemen, the guys flying Skymatix VA, Nabil has sent me a message just now. He says that his service provider is looking at it, and now we just have to wait, see what's happening. Hello, Marius. See, we've got 187 nautical miles left. Gentlemen, I think it's time for coffee. Going to put my AFK notice on. I'll be back just now, and I recommend you go grab some coffee yourself as well. I'll check you guys just now. I'm leaving your voice open on the mic, Sander and Mac and Sasso. So if you need to speak, you can speak, but remember it's going out.
Hello. Test, test. Can you hear me, Nico?
I can hear you, Sasso. Nico has stepped out to make a coffee. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, a bit robotic, but that's my internet problem.
Okay. I don't know if you heard Nico's doing this flight to test speed restrictions on the way down into Boston.
Ah, he's in the cruise at the moment.
Yes.
Okay.
(141 nautical miles to top descent.
Really don't understand how the internet connection can be so bad that I can't hear the people.
Hey, Sasso, I'm back. Yeah, you're having trouble, eh, with your internet.
Sorry, you're completely robotic.
Well,
No idea.
sorry about that. Dave, I just see your message there. That's something we'll have to test. I don't know if you guys saw his comment and commented on it, but Toga only needs to take you to wherever you derate it. I say so. It's not supposed to go to full thrust. That's what N1 does. N1 takes you full thrust. But actual Toga will never. It will go to the managed speed. When I use Toga, I push my throttles to 60%. You can see there on the screen. It's about 60%. And I press Toga once it goes past 40. That's the only thing I do. And then it will always go to that little green arrow. And that green arrow is going to be set according to your derates or engine thrust. So if yours doesn't, we'll have to test it. Right, I need to start prepping for the descent. My timing was brilliant. Going to descend to 1,700 for the ILS interceptor platform altitude there. We're going to use auto brake too because we're going to run almost directly to the terminal, so we don't want to stop too far and then taxi. We just run it out. Let's see. Dummy dum dum. Three. Have a view about 127. This will go to the ILS. We know that's done. And we want 16 minutes. Hello, Papa Mike. 60. Currently have 3008. 3008. I haven't been here really for the last 10 minutes. I think I came back maybe 2 minutes ago, so let's see how it goes now. On my YouTube meter, it's perfect. So it means that if there is a YouTube problem, it's freaking on their network somewhere getting to you. So I do apologize. What did I want to do? 2.7. 800. 58.8. All right. Cost. There you go. Request. What else do I need? Is the spreadsheet? Come spreadsheet 17 minus 2. Now it's minus 1. So we've got minus 16. 8. Execute. Reference, next page. Few clouds at least. Okay. Dew point -11. Okay, it seems it's probably good. Okay. So 1-7 on the runway. Okay, not too much of a problem. So does Zippo do this during free time? Does he have a day job? Yes, he's got a day job. He's got a family, just like me. And he literally, if you look, we basically, depending on winter and summer, you know, and the European clock changes, we either on the same time zone or he's like an hour behind me. And he operates mainly at night. I think when his family is asleep, he goes and sits in his room, and then when I wake up in the morning, I see 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock rock, and there's a there's a new update. So he obviously operates other times as well, but those are the big times that I see him operate. So I don't know when he sleeps or how he survives on maybe 3 hours sleep a night or what his work schedule is, but he is obviously making room for the Zibomod in his spare time. He makes spare times, it seems.
I really don't know how he does it.
I don't know. Maybe he works flexi time. Maybe he sleeps until 10 a.m., goes to work, got different times. I don't know. Zibo never discloses family stuff, you know, personal stuff. In all the years I've known him, we've spoken about family 2-3 times maybe. That's it. It's all work. So I really don't know. But I did say to him, when I win the lotto, I'm coming to see him. I'm going to fly all the way there. I'm going to come greet him, even if we just have 1 cup of coffee.
Yeah, that would be nice, considering all the work you've done together.
Yeah. Dave, yeah, what can we do? What can we say? If you know my personal life, my past, my story, you'll know that there were times I had to fight for my life. I mean, I had to seriously get fists in the game. And when I started with the Zibomod, I had to calm down very quickly, very, very quickly, because I realized I was an ambassador for someone else or for another product. It wasn't about me. Man, and when these bloody mongrels come and they start attacking me and they yap, like little 3 dogs and bite and talk nonsense and stuff. Tell you what, if it wasn't for my guys here in the background, especially Uncle John, I would have, I don't know, I would have done something. But anyway, the fact of the matter is I had to calm down. I had to seriously calm down. And it's because I'm representing someone and something else. And it's changed me a bit. Hey, Alex. Thanks, Vaughn. Yeah, it's not just us. Hey, we've got Twixter, we've got Sasso, we've got Mac, Uncle John, a couple of other people as well. Mark, some of the other pilots. We've got a couple of guys here. It's a nice team effort, really. Yeah, Alex. No, of course. There are times and places where when I don't represent the Zibomod, when I represent myself, I still sometimes lose it a little bit. But when it comes to Zibo, unfortunately, I have to really bite on my lips. That's why you drink coffee. One of the guys here calls it anti-murder juice. Now you know why. Keeps you out of prison. Yep, top of descents coming. Let's see. Frequencies, minimas, courses, all done. Auto brake is set.
Who teach
What?
you the frequency minima courses?
You taught me.
Ah, okay.
I listen sometimes, Sasso.
Frequency minima course. Yeah.
Yes, and then the primary flight display, and we worry about the cabin signs and all those crap. We'll get to that. Another question. Cold operations. Do we treat the adjusted altitudes as the new altitude constraints? Well, if you go to your legs page and if there are any adjusted altitudes, you'll see it designated by the star, that asterisk. All right, in this case, there aren't any. So obviously, you know, the FMC will take care of that. Not tonight. I need to test this thing, Alex. I need to test this descent. Yeah. We're almost there. I'm sure you can, but I don't, Dave, very simply because I use the FMC to do all that for me. And then if I really want to, I can switch on the data here and I can just make sure that it complies. We need to be above 24 there. We need to be above 21 there, 17 there, so forth. You know, we can just check it. I don't have the habit of setting the altitude, let it go down, setting the altitude, letting it go down. I don't step down. That is my platform altitude. Let me show you. That is my intercept altitude there. See that little cross thing there? There, 1,700. Right, so I put that in and there it is. And the FMC takes care of the rest. My commitment to this aircraft now and to my passengers is to manage the energy. All right, we don't want to fly too fast, too high. We don't want to lose our VNAV path, okay? In my instance, I use VNAV common, and if I don't manage the energy in the descent, what happens is it forms a parallel path, and then I'm going to be too high or too low or whatever. You know, something's going to make a mess, usually too high. So, yeah, I think you're overthinking it a little bit, just my opinion. Just have a look how I do it. I mean, this FMC, if I manage my speed and my VNAV path, it's going to match everything there on its own. I don't have to go and step down at all. Let me just save another flight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least we know we've got one before top of descent and one just after top of descent. Right, I'm gonna just zoom in and then we can see the legs page and we can see the displays. Wait. That's better. Right, so now we just need to mind the path and the speed. Yeah, it's working nice. I just pulled the speed brake so you guys can see it's jumping a little bit. We've got the resonance here in the cockpit. I just don't want it to go into the red band. We don't want to exceed our VNE over there. So I'm just pulling it a little bit. And there you can see it's busy slowing down now. We're just below the path and the nose will lift a little bit, helping us to slow down. See? Energy management. You just keep your eye on it. Oh yeah, I saw his advertisement of it. Advertisement. He said he was going to do some crosswind landing, something about a storm there or something. Yeah. Thanks, man. See our speed's increasing slightly again. We're just going to keep our eye on it. Right, so you see there when we crossed that waypoint, MNSTA, my eyes are not deceiving me, we were above 25 and we were supposed to be 24A, so we did it. I've had some crazy winds here, eh? Active sky, yeah. We had some nice ones already. Yeah, and we all know XP default weather can change very abruptly. So now we need to be above 21, and we're currently at 22. There is 21.9. So we must just pass it before we go through 21. See the aircraft slowing down. There we go, 21.760. We went through the waypoint, so we're still above it. Perfect. Let's stow the speed brake. Yeah. Vaughn, you see why I sometimes just do silly things and just go and fly and enjoy myself, because I find that I work more than I enjoy it. So I understand what you're saying.
Approaching transition. Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Ooh, nice one, Attila. I'm a creature of habit, set in my ways. I'm going to find it difficult to change over. Maybe I'll play with it a bit, see, but unless it's really a big wow factor, I'll probably just keep what I've got. Right, this is an interesting limit. Look at the restriction. We need to be below 12,000 and above 11,000 somewhere at the next waypoint. How's that? Come on. There we go. So let's see if it will do it. Above 11, below 12. We're still on path and basically on speed.
Hey, good evening.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello, Airman.
Evening, Thunder, and Sasso. I'm preparing that flight for. I wanted to prepare that flight for tomorrow. Paro again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this morning, well, the wind was a bit hard and gusty, but anyway, it was not a nice landing.
Yeah, I think tomorrow a lot of people are going to laugh at us. I haven't done Paro in a while, so I'm going to do my best, but
you know, it was a pity. The scenery is different now, because of that new X-Plane 12.
Okay.
You need to be aware of flying a bit further to that mountain on your left side.
Oh, we'll have a look tomorrow. I never had time to test today, huh?
No. Well, you better do, because you'll go to the right side, to your to the other side. I mean, to in that right turn too early, and you'll be too high on that runway.
Okay. Well, we'll see tomorrow. I really just don't have time to test tonight, unless I get insomnia and you guys see me later. I mean, that's also a possibility, but I'm not planning on it.
Oh well. I'll try to plan to be to be first.
No, but go for it. 800 Zulu. We're going to fly out of wherever to Paro at 800 Zulu.
Did Sasso fly the new Zibo already?
No, not yet.
I always wait for you to fly it, you know.
Well, I flew the pre-release, which is kind of similar. So.
Yeah, similar.
This is the first Zibomod full release in my memory that did not get a fix within an hour of it getting released. This is the most perfect one ever. Every single full one before, Zibo had to fix something.
Yeah. Well, we did 5 pre-release.
Yes. Yeah.
So the preparation grade is much higher than, eh?
Yes. Yeah, we tested it better, I believe.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Well, Nico, it seemed to follow the descent path quite well.
Absolutely. Even look, the speed reduction. Everything is exactly. Yeah. I'm sitting with a one screen here. I've got the chart up the whole time to make sure that whatever the Zibo does is according to the chart and the FMC. So I must tell you one thing. This is sharp. That's fine, Dave. Yeah, Shebas, you go to sharedflight.com and you buy it. It's called sharedflight.com. The guy that wrote it was actually in stream earlier. I don't know if Justin is still here, but we were one of the beta teams for him, so we used it extensively. Dave, it will be entertaining. You know, every time we fly in there and we're 10 guys, you know, probably half don't make it. So, Shebas, yes. It works it works much better than anything else ever before. The guys here really put in a lot of effort to try and help Justin to make it work. Our real pilot that's sitting here with me, he was also involved in the project, so really good. Sharedflight.com. Right, gentlemen, so far so good. So the next step is down to 6,000. That one is going to be 5,000 as far as I know. And then it's just down. Let's see, it says 3A, but on the chart it says 5,000. So, and max is 220. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just decel over there, and we're going to help the aircraft slow down a little bit and increase the rate of descent. Just make it proper. All right. Next page. Save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be the last save for today. All right. Let's put you back in your cage. And we want to be at 272. So far, so good. This was actually marvelous. Very nice. All right, okay. Let's sit upright. Forget this lying on your back story. Put your feet on the ground next to your pedals. Stow your tray tables, leave those desks alone and concentrate. There's our first diamond. I'm just pulling that speed brake a little bit to increase the descent. You can see we're a bit high. So we just want to induce a bit of drag to make this nose drop a bit more. Hello, Steele. Welcome, welcome. Excellent, Sean. Long time no see, eh? Right, so I'm glad I noticed that. We are slightly high, but it's definitely within reason. There's our diamond. It should start lifting as we dip. There we go. It's already lifting. Sorry?
Look, you are good. Look at the speed in the legs page.
Yes.
He's making you, in his thinking, you're crossing on 190 something.
Yes, yes.
That's why he's saying to you, you are high.
Yeah, high, correct.
He would think about the deceleration phase.
Yes.
But you are already on a good speed, so you are
yes.
not high.
Yes, sir. Technically, yes.
You can even slow the speed brake. You're at 13 miles.
It's armored while we're there, so speed brake is on.
Yeah, are you gonna do an ILS or what?
It's ILS, yes.
So you can go initially with the Warlock, and I will tell you a trick now. Just go Warlock. So we start to get aligned there. Now don't press approach, but go vertical speed, 1,300 feet a minute. That's it. So we go below the glide, and then we always like to intercept from below. And this works quite nicely even if you are slightly higher on speed. Instead of using the speed brake,
yeah,
bring the aircraft below the glide.
Yeah.
And then now you can go approach mode, and then vertical speed. Oh, it's already gone.
Yeah.
It's gonna pitch up.
Scotsman, and to everybody else watching, the reason the altitude jumped is there's actually supposed to be a vector between the downwind point and the final approach point, okay? And what happened is I obviously took the vectors out. So technically, you know, if I kept the vectors, I could have extended my downwind a little bit to assist as well. The 1200 is literally nothing. And like Sasso explained, you know, taking the speeds and things into consideration, we were spot on. Look, we didn't do a nosedive. We didn't do anything funny. It just worked, you know, so I'm happy. Yeah, I remember flying the prop jobs. You dipped low, and then when you're too fast, you just go down a little bit, get 3 or 4 raids, and then you pull back up. Your speed bleeds off. Crazy.
Cabin
There we
crew,
are.
take your seats, prepare for landing.
Nothing wrong with the Zippo, nothing wrong with VNAV. It's textbook proper. Go for it, Dave. Oh, look at that wind. A bit lively, huh? Yeah, very, very, very good outcome to this test, I promise you. This was absolutely marvelous.
We're landing in the sea.
Negative, it's Boston. But I wanted to see the boats. Bad view.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
There is 3,000, let's go around.
Approaching 27.
All right.
Approaching decision
clear to land
height.
runway 27.
500.
Minimum.
Minimums. 400. $300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed break up. Reverse unlock.
Nice.
Nice job.
Brake in use. Stabilized. $60 knots. Yet. Great landing. You are professional.
Nico and gents, I have to go. It's been a pleasure. Ciao.
Yeah, see you, Sasso. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Sasso.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Approaching 04 right.
That was a beautiful demonstration of how the FMC works on the descent and holds all of your steps. Maybe muted, Nico.
Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry. I did agree with you, and I obviously was muted, so you didn't hear it. Sorry, man.
Oh yeah, no trouble.
Yeah, I just want to mention one thing, and I don't want it to sound offensive, because I mean, obviously, the person that made the post on the forum is looking for help, and he doesn't need a smart ass. So I need to be very careful how I say this, and wherever you are, if you're watching. The reason I chose this flight to come and do it is obviously to test the Zibo, because now the report says something's wrong. He did say in his comment, what did I do wrong? What could I have done wrong, or something to that effect, you know? So I appreciate the question. When I look at some of the reports on the forum, specifically the forum, I don't know the abilities of those people. I don't know what they know, what they don't know, how they set it up, because the clues we get is kind of cryptic. You know, I didn't see what you did. I didn't, have any influence in it. I didn't have any, reference to what happened, apart from just a couple of lines of text. So that's why I want to do this kind of flight as well. So if there's anybody else struggling with a flight, let me do it. Then afterwards, this is where the goodness comes in now, really, is now we can compare notes. You can go and you can see, what did I do? What did you do? You can literally compare notes, see. And hopefully you guys can learn that way, because clearly the aircraft works. So either there's a procedural problem, a timing problem where something wasn't implemented, soon enough, or maybe you don't know something. Okay, so this is why I'm saying, if you have a flight like this is the second flight actually now that we've looked at. The first one was the one there at Le Bourget where the real-world ATC guy, Charles, said he couldn't do the approach. And we actually found a mega bug in the approach logic. Zibo fixed it. Now we're all happy. So you mustn't be scared to ask. You mustn't be scared to throw it out there. I'm just saying that when I look at the cryptic, clues, it's sometimes difficult to understand because we just don't have the full picture, and that's why I come and do the flight, so I can get a better picture. And I hope it helps, at the end of the day, I hope it helps. So that's it. I hope that made sense. Yeah. Do this after landing procedure.
After landing procedure. After landing procedure complete.
Okay, give me 1 second. We need EFB. We need the
flaps up and set.
Yeah, we need code. Okay. As I get to, you know what, we can actually do it. This is not a VA flight because the VA website's broken. I want to quickly look. The timestamp is 2 hours 15 minutes. I just want to load one of these saved flights. Let's just go for the last one. It will be that one. Let's just see if it works. Because I've got this is another follower. I've known him for a long, long time. He says he can't get it to work. So let's see if mine works. Yeah, Dave Barrow is going to take it out of us. It's going to test us, man. My only concern that I have is this stupid, oh no, there it goes. This bar that we've got at the top, sometimes it blocks the explain from loading. Okay, now it seems like it's going through. Explain. I explain bombed. Now I can't close it. Ay. Task manager. Deader than dead. Close. In task. Okay, I'm just going to start it up one more time because it could just be residual stuff that built up over time there. So let's quickly just restart it. Hello, Sergey. I'll try from Boston. I'll stream you in the channel once the explain is running again. Or you know what, we can do this. No, it's not even me allowing me to click the button.
It's okay. I'm on YouTube as well, Nico.
Okay, Vaughn, I use XP Realistic. I did not use HShake. No, I use XP Realistic. Please don't crash out again. That's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. I wonder if the new version of Explain, this 1.4, will be better. And that's just where it bombs. You see, it crashes so fast, it doesn't even write an error. Because it's probably, again, this is Vulkan, this is on the outside. This has got something to do with the AMD. Because otherwise, if it was Explain crashing, it would have told us, oh, something's happening. Wait, maybe it's not dead. It's not moving further in the log file. We've still not written a single line of code in this log file. It's just stopped. You know what I could do? I could switch off Xenviro when we try this again. I'd like to try it once more. I've got it on a separate screen. I'm looking at it, and this is what I'm saying. I can see. Explain is dead. There's nothing being added to this thing. So the crash happened on the outside. AMD. This log file is just AMD. May I use a bad word? May I use a bad word? Windows error reporting. AMD. It's no ++, yes. Ooh, there, it's written something else in the log file just now for the first time. We might just get lucky. Let it just run. Let's see if maybe it gets itself out of the dwang. Yeah. I said, may I use a bad word? May I use a bad word? I'm sure you've seen that video floating on social media. That little girl ripped that words out of the gutter. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to kill it. And then I'm going to kill Xenviro because Xenviro obviously is very, very taxing on the situation. So let's just kill it. We try again and then we just kill X inverter before we do the flight load.
Look at that and how quick it was. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Hello, Gilbert. Yeah, this is not a real headache. The thing is just it's now using resources we want to use to test something, you know. So other than that, I'm on a very much newer version than what you've got, Gilbert, and I honestly don't have issues with it. Andre's busy sorting out the display of the clouds and rewriting of clouds. And it works really well. This bloody AMD graphics card is just, you know, pushing its luck. I asked my supplier to put me on the short list for the stock dump when they get rid of all their 4070s. And I have not heard a word from her yet. Nothing. Otherwise, if that doesn't work, I'll take Kevin up on his offer to take the 3070 Ti from him. Right, so let's quickly kill this thing. So it's off. Now, why don't you go away? Maybe we should just let it finish loading. Then we switch it off. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. It's interesting. Right, so now it's off. Yeah.
Hello, Cap. Nice to see you again. Please remember to start your A cars.
Wrong button. That's what we want. Yeah, I don't know if anybody really having hassles with the NVIDIA cards, must be honest, but I don't know, maybe 12.1.4 have explained fixes some more AMD stuff. I didn't read it in the changelog. They didn't put anything of it in there, did they? Did I miss it? I didn't see AMD anywhere in this thing.
No, I didn't see anything. I'll just go have a quick look.
I'm reading through it now. I don't see the
okay.
latest AMD is not there. No one can only hope. I'll update it when the stream is done, you know. Fly tomorrow, see what happens. Oh, another thing. I realized that my Navigraph subscription is due on the 29th of January. That was a bit of a surprise today. Realizing that. I can't live without it, so I don't have a choice. You know, but
No, me neither. Yeah. I have mine on auto update yearly.
Yeah, me too. Come on. explain. It's not dead. I've got my task manager open. I'm checking it. It's crafting. So let's just be patient. Yeah, no, good stuff, Alex. See, look how it's complaining. My settings is too high, rendering options. What load of rubbish? It's on the first notch. See. Yeah.
Do you have real weather selected now?
No. It's okay. All right, well, this just says to me, just want to kill that sound for you guys. This says to me that the Zibo reload works. It's a flip and explain, they just can't render it. So unfortunately, that's the end of that. I'm not going to waste more time on that. Let me go update it and we'll see tomorrow again. For anybody interested in seeing the flight reloads after a save, just go look at the first circuit at Le Bourget. It's like 3 or 4 flights ago on my YouTube channel. You'll see it works perfectly. So unfortunately, that's the end of that. You guys can go update your explains, have fun, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, and thank you for your support. Thanks for watching with me.
Yeah, just came in again, Nico. Yeah.
No problem.
Nico.
Yep.
No trouble. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.